Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Our mission here at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos guys. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. In today's video guys, we'll show you a common problem with Hyundai Elantra. If you have a Hyundai Elantra from 2011 to 2016 guys, that's a very common problem. When you start the engine you hear a ticking sound, okay, ticking knock. So that usually happens when the car is cold too, okay. Usually that's when you start noticing that ticking, okay. And let me demonstrate now. The car is warm and it still has it. At first it was a little bit, you go away, then you come back when it's cold. Okay, so let me show you what it sounds like now. Okay, you can hear tick 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 tick. That's the sound guys. Okay, and we give it a little bit more gas. And you can definitely hear it like a knock, ticking. It sounds like a diesel engine a little bit. So guys, I did quite a bit of research online for that thing. So much research, and usually the powertrain warranty is up to 60,000 miles and the car has 69,000 miles. And I found out that most of the people have that problem at around 71,000 miles. Some people say about 100,000 miles, but most of the cases are about, on average, about 70,600 miles. So you can call even a Hyundai dealership and you see that it's a common problem, and I'm surprised that they didn't recall it. The most common reason, guys, it's a piston slap. What happens? Where the piston connects to the connecting rod develops a play, and you hear that slap. Okay, every time the piston goes up and down, it's like that ticking noise. That could be one of them. Another thing, it could be a crankshaft bearing, but it definitely sounds more like an upper problem. So definitely sounds like a piston, or another thing that could be is a timing chain tensioner. That's very possible too. It's hydraulic timing chain tensioner, so that could be as well. So today guys, we're gonna change the oil, okay, see if that fixes the problem. If that doesn't fix the problem guys, subscribe to the channel. If we have to, we will take the whole engine apart to find the problem, and in the meantime we'll have more than 200 videos on that car. Okay, everything will be taken apart, so if you have one, you know how to fix yours. So thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and see now if the engine, if the oil change will fix that. So we're going to clean the bucket really good, and while we did that, we want to see what we're going to get out of the engine when we drain the oil, to see if we're going to have any metal shavings. That will definitely be not a good sign, but we want to make sure that we check everything before we start taking things apart. So we're putting the new oil in and see if that's gonna fix the problem now. We're almost ready. Okay, so we have the oil now here, and we're going to put it in that gallon and see what we have on the bottom of the bucket. That's very important, to see if we have any metal shavings. Okay, so that's the moment of the truth. And we're going to start the car next, drive it a little bit and see if that fixes the problem. Have to be careful towards the end to make sure that we don't empty absolutely everything in that gallon that we have here. Okay, so we're going to see what we have on the bottom. Okay, I don't see any metal shavings at all. We have a little bit of dirt that we dropped, okay, but as you can see there is no metal shavings. It will be like that grayish tan color on the bottom usually, and we don't have it, so that's a good sign. So let me show you now another thing. Okay, on the manual on the back you can see the engine oil that's approved. On the fuel cap under the engine, under the hood, it says that you can use 520, and the manual recommends 520, 530, 1030 if normal temperatures are above this. In this page, see that. So you can go, depending on the climate guys, up to 10W30. We put 5W30, which is a little bit thicker oil than what we had in it. So we'll see if that's going to fix the problem. I think that last wipe there, that will heal the engine. You have to show some respect to the engine, it will respect you. Okay, let's, fingers crossed. Okay, no knock at all compared to what we had before. It's significantly less, like you can barely hear anything. Just okay, and with time it's getting even better. Wow, that definitely so far fixed the problem. If anything else comes up, we'll definitely have it on the video, but seems like that definitely fixed the problem so far. Okay, I don't hear any knock at all. Runs smooth now. So, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Many more videos to come on that thing. So guys, hopefully the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Now check out our YouTube channels, guys. We have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.